In this lecture, we will study some important formulas regarding limit that can be useful for GATE examinations. But before we begin, we will solve an GATE example. So the question was limit x tends to 0 sine square x divided by x. Now in order to solve this equation, we have to write sine square x is equal to sine x into sine x. So limit x tends to 0 sine x divided by x into sine x. Now we know that limit x tends to 0 sine x divided by x is equal to 1 times limit x tends to 0 sine x. Now sine x is continuous function. Hence we can write limit x tends to 0 sine x. We can put this x is equal to 0 directly in this continuous function. So our answer will be 0. Now we will look at some important formulas for limit. So first formula we have already learned, limit x tends to 0 sine x upon x. Now you can note down this formula in your note for future reference. Is equal to 1. Now I will prove this to you. So the graph of the function sine x upon x appears like this. So as this dependent variable x approaches to 0 from both the side fx, that means sine x upon x approaches to a particular value which is 1. Hence limit x tends to 0 sine x upon x is equal to 1. Similarly, we can prove that limit x tends to 0 sine inverse x upon x is equal to 1. You can use an online calculator to plot graph of sine inverse x upon x, and if you do that you will realize that as x approaches to 0, value of this function will approach to 1. Now there is another important formula, limit x tends to 0 tan x upon x is equal to 1. We can prove this formula like this, limit x tends to 0 sine x tan x is equal to sine x upon cos x into x. So limit x tends to 0, we can write this equation by simplifying sine x upon x 1 upon cos x. Now x approaches to 0, sine x upon x will approach to 1, and cos x is continuous function, so we can directly put x is equal to 0 here. So it would be 1 times 1 upon cos 0. So value of cos 0 is equal to 1. So we will get 1 times 1 is equal to 1. So this will be our answer. Similarly, we can prove that limit x tends to 0 tan inverse x upon x is equal to 1. Now formula number 3, which is limit x tends to 0 1 plus x raised to 1 upon x. Now here as x approaches to 0, this exponent term will approach to infinity. And this term will reduce to 0. So this whole function will approach to a particular value, which is called a constant e. Let me actually use my calculator to find exact value of e. So e is equal to approximately 2.7183. We can write this formula also in term of x. Let us call another variable y, which is 1 upon x. So x approaches to 0. As x approaches to 0, y will approach to infinity. So we can write limit y tends to infinity. We will put x is equal to 1 plus y. We will replace x with y. So it will be x is equal to 1 upon y. And 1 upon x is equal to y is equal to e. These two are kind of same formula, but they look like a different formula, because here y approaches to infinity, here a decision variable approaches to 0. So they appear different, but their meaning is same. Now formula number 4 is limit x tends to 0 log base a 1 plus x divided by x. We have to find limit of this function. Now we can recall property of logarithm function. So whatever variable is in multiplication, we can bring that variable to exponent. So we can write this as log base a 1 plus x raised to 1 upon x. We can write this multiplying term into exponent. So we can write limit x tends to 0 log 1 plus x raised to 1 upon x. Now logarithm function is continuous function. So we can take this limit into this continuous function. So log a bracket limit x tends to 0 1 plus x raised to 1 upon x. Now we have already seen that this function will approach to a value e. So logarithm of e. Suppose that if we would have base e instead of a, then answer would have been limit x tends to 0 log e 1 plus x upon x. Then answer would have been log e base e, and that is equal to 1. So this is a special case of this particular formula. Now I will explain an important rule that is called L'Hopital's rule. L'Hopital's rule. Now we will run formula number 5. Limit x tends to 0, a raised to x minus 1 divided by x. Now if you put x is equal to 0 to find limit, then you will get a raised to 0 minus 1 upon 0. Now a raised to 0 is equal to 1. So 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. So this term will reduce to 0 divided by 0 form. Now whenever you come across this 0 by 0 form or infinity by infinity form, you can use L'Hopital's rule. So according to this rule, you can differentiate numerator and denominator with respect to x until you reach a simplified form. That means until you get rid of this 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity form. So limit x tends to 0. Now we will differentiate numerator with respect to x. So differentiation of a raised to x with respect to x is equal to a raised to x into natural log of a. And differentiation of this 1 is equal to 0. Differentiation of x with respect to x is equal to 1. Now we will try to put x is equal to 0 in this equation to find limit. So it will be a raised to 0 times natural log of a. So finally we will get answer natural log of a. So our formula becomes limit x tends to 0, a raised to x minus 1 divided by x is equal to natural log of a. This is very important formula. Similarly, using L'Hopital's rule, we can find, actually this name is very complicated to pronounce it. X tends to 0, 1 plus x raised to m minus 1 divided by x. Here m is a constant and x is approaching to 0. Now if you differentiate numerator, then you will get m 1 plus x raised to m minus 1, and if you differentiate x, then it will be 1. So this is answer. Sorry, you have to apply limit x tends to 0. So if you put x is equal to 0, then and there you will get final answer m minus 1. So it will be m. So m is our final answer. So this says answer is equal to m. Now formula number 7 is limit x tends to infinity logarithm of x raised to x upon m is equal to 0. We can prove this result, but proving this result is quite complicated and it consumes a lot of time, and we are mainly focused in just end result. That means this formula, we will not get into the details of proving this formula. Formula number 8 is limit x tends to infinity sin x upon x is equal to 0. Now we had look at similar kind of formula. Limit x tends to 0, sin x upon x is equal to 1. But here x is approaching to infinity. Here it was approaching to 0, but here it is approaching to infinity. Now we can prove this result using sandwich rule. So function sin x has a range of -1 to 1. This is because if you plot function of sin x, graph of sin x, then it maximum value is +1 and minimum value is -1. So value ranges between +1 to -1. Now we will divide this equation with x divided by x. So it will be sin x upon x, 1 upon x. Now as x approaches to 0, this will approach to infinity. This will also approach to infinity. Hence, according to sandwich rule, if left hand side and right hand side both approaches to infinity, then this term will also approach to infinity. And if x approaches to infinity, this term will approach to 0 and this term will also approach to 0. Hence limit, here x is approaching to infinity, so we will apply this result. Sin x upon x is equal to 0. Now we will look at formula number 9. Limit x tends to 0 cos x upon x. This limit actually does not exist. This is because if you plot graph of cos x upon x, then it will appear like this. It will be like this. So as x approaches to 0, let us take left hand side limit first. So from left hand side, as we approach to 0, this function will approach to -infinity. And from right hand side, if we approach to x is equal to 0, then this function will approach to +infinity. So left hand side limit and right hand side limit are different. Hence limit of this function is not defined. Now we will look at formula number 10. Limit x tends to 0 x where cos 1 upon x is equal to 0. Now we will prove this result. Cos x ranges between -1 to +1. Now we will multiply this equation with x square. Now as x approaches to 0, this left hand side will approach to 0, right hand side will also approach to 0. Hence this middle term will also approach to 0. So according to sandwich rule, we can prove this result. Now let us look at limit of x tends to infinity function e raised to x. Now this exponent term e raised to x exponential function has graph which look like this. So as x approaches to infinity, this function also approaches to infinity from left hand side. But if you approach this function from right hand side, you won't find any limit, because at right hand side we don't have any function defined. So this function has not defined right hand side limit. and hence limit x tends to infinity e raised to x doesn't exist. Now I will write remaining formulas. And we will just remember this formula without any proof. We will directly apply this formula while calculating gate examples. Is equal to 1. Limit x tends to infinity, natural log of x upon x is equal to 0. Limit x tends to infinity, a plus b upon x raised to x is equal to e raised to b upon a. Limit x tends to infinity, a raised to x divided by x factorial is equal to 0. So we will just remember this formula without any proof. Now in next video we will do some gate example regarding this concept of limit.